While you've been on campus, have you ever consumed drugs or alcohol?
No, I have not.
Do you think that drugs and alcohol, and alcohol are a problem on school campuses?
Yeah.
Would you like to elaborate a little bit?
The smoking part, that's probably a big problem. The alcohol, you don't really see it that much, but it probably goes on in the dorms, but it seems quiet enough, so it's not that big of a problem. But the smoking can get annoying sometimes.
Now, do you live on campus?
I do live on campus.
In what dorm?
Overlook South.
Loud? Is it ever loud and noisy?
It's extremely loud and noisy, and you hear screaming pretty much all night, every other night here and there. And the smoking outside the dorms is pretty disgusting.
It gets smelly and whatnot?
Oh yeah, it smells really bad. But that's my opinion.
Do you think police do enough to contain underage drinking on campus?
Like I said, I feel like the underage drinking goes on in the dorms, so it's hard for the police to know that it's happening, and it seems like the kids are really quiet about it. I mean, I'm not outside too much. I mean, you can tell when some people are drunk outside, but they're not too obvious, so I guess it's hard for the cops to do their job.
Do you think drugs and alcohol affects classwork?
Yeah, probably somewhat. Like homework-wise, and your classwork at your home, and going out and getting drunk. But I mean, it won't affect it while you're in class that day.
Have you ever seen underage drinking take part in campus?
Not really, no. I don't live on campus, so.
You commute?
Yeah.
Do you feel like drugs are a problem on school grounds?
Sort of. Every time I go into my friend's dorm, it smells like weed, so for some reason, but...
Please say marijuana, sir.
Sure, marijuana.
Forget it. Has drugs or alcohol ever affected someone's life that you know?
I know, yes. My friend died last year from meth. Grim story.
Did that incident like stray you away in any sense from drugs and or alcohol?
Anyway,
Okay.
but I guess even more now.
It kind of turned you off.
At your time at William Patterson, have you ever consumed alcohol?
No. No, not here. During the summer, yes.
Do you realize that it is illegal?
If you want to say it's illegal, it's only illegal until you get caught.
How seriously do you think police take underage drinking and drug use on school campuses?
They make it seem like it's really serious, but they don't really do much about it.
Do you think it's prevalent here?
Not really. I mean, it probably is in the dorms, but I'm not here to see it, so I don't really notice it.
Do you think drugs are more accessible at home or in the college environment?
Probably at home. I live in Clark, so it's close to Elizabeth. Pretty easy.
Are drugs and alcohol very influential?
To me, no.
What about to other people?
To other people, probably. I can see this influence.
Do you think in an area like this it's hard to control the
Yeah,
usage?
there's just so many people, and it's really hidden in the dorms and things like that. You really never know about it.
Are you offered it often?
Not really, no.
And do you think that's due because you don't live here?
Probably.
Do you mind if your friends do it?
Depends on if I think they can get hurt, then I would probably be concerned. But if they're having like a casual beer, I probably wouldn't care.
Do you try to convince them to stop doing it?
Not unless I saw there was an actual problem.
Yeah, if it got out of hand, what do you think you would do?
I'd probably tell them to either stop or if they were going to get hurt, then I'd probably call the cops or
Take matters into your own hands, maybe? All right. What's your name, sir?
My name is Dean.
Okay, and continue.
What's your major?
Communications.
How long have you been going to William Patterson?
a year and a half.
While you were here on campus, have you ever attended any parties?
Yeah,
Was there a lot of underage drinking going on?
I guess so.
Do you think cops on campus take? Let me rephrase that. Do you think cops on campus take underage drinking seriously enough?
No.
Why do you think so?
Because they'll like break up a party, but they won't like ticket anyone. At least from my experience.
So they don't really get you in trouble. They just kind of.
Yeah.
Do you think drugs are easily accessible on campus?
I guess depending on what drug you want.
A common drug like marijuana.
Yeah,
You can find marijuana like pretty easily here on campus.
definitely.
Not you personally, but you just think.
No, yeah, just from my experience, like from who I know, definitely if someone wanted to get marijuana, they probably could within like 5 minutes.
You think other schools are very similar to this?
Yes.
Now, do you think drugs are more accessible from where you live or here on campus?
Probably here on campus.
Why do you think so?
Just more kids around.
Do you think drugs and alcohol are influential?
Influential on what?
Like, do you think they're influenced, like, to everyone, to you, people in general?
I mean, I guess it would be like more your friends would influence you to do drugs, not like just like some random person.
Do, like, people offer to you? Like, do they offer to you?
Nah.
So it's who you hang out with for
Yeah,
the most
exactly.
part.
Yeah.
If you hang out with people that want to do that, you're gonna.
Yeah.
Do your friends consume either one, drugs or alcohol?
Yeah.
Do they try to persuade you to do it? No.
So it's on you if you decide to yes
Yeah,
or
it's
no.
Completely, 100%.
So the pressure's really not there. It's up to you.
There's no pressure. I mean, if you're like with a new group of friends and you're trying to like make friends, there might be pressure, but if you don't care about that stuff, there shouldn't be any pressure.
Do you think drugs and alcohol affect academics?
No. If you're gonna do well in school, you're gonna do well in school. I mean, unless you're drinking before class or like as you're doing your homework, like drinking a night before class, I don't really think it's gonna have any effect. Or like doing drugs, depending on what drug, obviously. If you're like addicted to heroin, that's obviously gonna cause problems. But
But basic alcohol and marijuana
yeah,
should
it's
not affect
not really
performance.
gonna affect you.